Have you ever wondered how gaming has evolved over the years? Let's journey back in time to the dawn of gaming, to an era when 8-bit was the name of the game. The 8-bit era was a time of simplicity, yet it held a certain captivating charm. The games were basic, pixelated, and the sound effects were straight out of a sci-fi movie. Yet there was a magic to them that can't be denied. Think of classics like Super Mario Bros., a game that turned a humble plumber into a beloved icon, or Pac-Man, a simple concept of a yellow circle munching dots in a maze, yet it took the world by storm. These games, with their blocky graphics and tinny tunes, sparked a love for gaming in millions. They were the pioneers, the trailblazers, the ones that started it all. These 8-bit games laid the foundation for a revolution in the world of entertainment. As technology advanced, so did the gaming world. The shift from the 8-bit era to the 16-bit era was nothing short of a revolution. This was a time when gaming leapt from the realm of simple structures and limited detail to a universe of richer graphics and more intricate gameplay. The introduction of gaming consoles like the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo pushed the boundaries of what was possible. These consoles could process twice as much data as their 8-bit predecessors, opening up a whole new world of possibilities for game developers. The 16-bit era was a time when video games began to look less like pixelated abstractions and more like the immersive, visually stunning experiences we know today. The increased processing power allowed for more detailed graphics with more colors and larger sprites. This wasn't just a superficial change, it also meant that games could be more complex, with deeper narratives and more engaging gameplay. Take Sonic the Hedgehog, for instance. This blue speedster didn't just race through levels, he spun, jumped and rolled in a world that was full of vibrant landscapes and intricate details. Each level wasn't just a challenge, it was a whole new world to explore. And then there was the Legend of Zelda, a link to the past. This game took the 16-bit revolution and ran with it, creating a sprawling, epic adventure that was as rich in story as it was in gameplay. With its intricate puzzles, vast world, and detailed graphics, it set a new standard for what a video game could be. But these games were not just products of their time, they were pioneers. They showed what was possible with the new technology and set the stage for the games we play today. They pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible in a video game, and in doing so, paved the way for the future. The 16-bit era was just a stepping stone towards even more exciting advancements in gaming. It was a time of innovation and experimentation, a time when the gaming world began to realize its full potential, and as we'll see, it was only the beginning. With the advent of 3D technology, gaming entered a new dimension. Suddenly, the flat, pixelated worlds of the past were given depth, transforming the way we interacted with video games. This shift allowed for a more immersive experience, as games began to resemble the world as we see it, in 3 dimensions. 3D technology first emerged in the early 90s, but it wasn't until the mid-90s that it became a staple in the gaming industry. This was largely due to the release of consoles like the PlayStation and the Nintendo 64, both of which were pioneers in supporting 3D graphics. The PlayStation, released in 1994, was a revelation. It was the first console to sell over 100 million units, a testament to the revolution it spurred in the gaming world. Then, 2 years later, the Nintendo 64 arrived on the scene, pushing the boundaries of 3D gaming even further with its advanced graphics processor and innovative controller design. But what good is a console without games? As 3D technology became the norm, game developers started to think outside the box, creating games that were no longer bound by 2 dimensions. This led to the birth of some of the most iconic games in history. Take, for instance, Super Mario 64. Released in 1996, this game was a groundbreaking example of 3D platforming. Players could run, jump, and explore in any direction, a freedom unheard of in previous platforming games. Then there was Tomb Raider, also released in 1996. Lara Croft, with her acrobatic skills and puzzle-solving prowess, took us on thrilling adventures through 3D environments that were rich in detail and complexity. These games and many others revolutionized the industry, offering experiences that were deeper and more engaging than anything we'd seen before. They set a new standard for what video games could be, proving that games weren't just about winning or losing, but about exploration, adventure, and storytelling. 3D gaming was a game changer, setting the stage for the next generation of games. And while we've come a long way since then, the impact of this era is still felt today as we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible in the world of gaming. Enter the modern era of gaming, where the line between reality and virtual world blurs. This is a time of unparalleled technological advancement, where the worlds we explore, create, and conquer are as vivid and detailed as our imagination allows. We've come a long way from the pixelated landscapes of the 80s. Today we marvel at the lifelike graphics rendered in high definition and beyond, with games boasting resolutions up to 4K. This is not just a visual upgrade, it's a complete immersion into the virtual world. Every blade of grass, every droplet of water, every wrinkle on a character's face is meticulously crafted, creating universes that are as real as they are fantastical. The modern era of gaming is not just about how games look, but also how they feel. The complexity of gameplay has evolved in tandem with the visual prowess. The narratives are rich, the characters have depth, and the choices you make can have far-reaching consequences. Take, for instance, The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. This game is a shining example of modern gaming at its best. It offers a vast, stunningly detailed world to explore, filled with complex characters, compelling storylines, and countless side quests that can keep players engaged for countless hours. Then there's God of War, a game that masterfully blends heart-wrenching narrative with brutal combat. It's not just about defeating monsters, it's about the journey of a father and son, their struggles, their growth, and their bond. These games, among others, represent the zenith of what modern gaming can offer. They are the culmination of decades of technological advancements, artistic creativity, and narrative storytelling. From the humble beginnings of simple 8-bit games to the breathtaking realism of 4K gaming, we've witnessed an extraordinary evolution. The gaming industry has not only revolutionized entertainment, but also set a new benchmark for interactive storytelling. From 8-bit to 4K, the journey of gaming has been nothing short of spectacular. What does the future hold for the world of gaming? We've journeyed together from the dawn of gaming through the rise of consoles into the era of 3D, and we've savored the delights of the modern gaming landscape. But what's next? Imagine stepping into a virtual world that is indistinguishable from reality, a world where you can touch, smell, and taste. Virtual reality and augmented reality have already begun to blur the lines between the digital and the physical world. But that's just the beginning. Then there's the prospect of AI-driven games. Games that learn from you, adapt to your playing style, and evolve over time, creating a truly unique gaming experience. Will we witness the birth of an entirely new genre of games? Only time will tell. No matter what the future holds, one thing is certain: the world of gaming will continue to evolve, and we can't wait to see what's next.